Winter Soldier, Captain America from the Winter Soldier film. Old Bucky Barnes making his return. Just quickly, I just want to address previous video and some updates, bits and bobs, whatever. The shield is supposed to slide under there, and that's how it's supposed to sit. And his body, his upper torso, how it's creaking. You can still see how some of the silicones drip back down. I only put a blob in, but yeah, all that needed was a little drip, and now that moves an absolute treat. No problems there. And in terms of his hand, the grip hand, I've seen videos where people have heated that up to get that to fit around there, but there doesn't seem to be a certain thing to do it. It's what I've seen. It's a lot of force to get a hand to fit in there. You just need to sort of just shove it in. There's not really much finesse to it. So I think that was the only things of note that I needed to look into. So there you are. And back to Mr. Bucky. There's the bottom. There's the side. There's the back. And there's the top. This is also second hand. Got it as a package. I forgot because I bought the Captain America sealed, and then this guy came up, but the guy was only selling it as a pair. So we had this and an opened Captain America. So I do actually have another Captain America sealed. So we'll see what I do with that. Yes, this comes with a stand. They both do. Certified genuine product. So legit. Legitimate. Timothy Chalamet. Right, open this. Sucker up somehow. Here we go. I imagine he's gonna be pretty similar. There's a little bit of tightness in his lower end. Nice capsules up in his higher end. A bit more movement in the feet. There's something almost brownish about his top. Oh, he's got a bicep swivel. Holy shit. Which number is this? 203. So, I mean, I wonder if that was the last one that they did where they didn't have a bicep swivel. No, I'd imagine that, I wonder which order if the Infinity War one came out. So I wonder if the Infinity War one has, I wonder if the Infinity War version has bicep swivel, but we'll see. Thigh swivel there. So kitted out nice. I think my only critiques, as it stands, I'm not sold 100% on this, because in my mind's eye, his top is the same texture as his trousers in the film. So I need to just go back and have a look to see how accurate that this is. The only other critique is this bit doesn't need to be the same as his arm. This is like chest, you know? Butterfly is like his chest to me. So it's literally just his arm. There needs to be vibraniumised. Not a big deal, not a massive problem. It's just, and then his hair. I think his hair's a little bit too light. Almost looks grey. Like it's got, like as in he's got greys. I mean, yeah, that should be, to me, that his hair should be jet black. The main, yeah, in the picture, isn't it? It looks pretty dark in the picture. Look at that difference. It's a lot brighter in real time. So there we are. In terms of movement, it gets all the way around at the top, yeah, and then bottom. We'll get all the way around, but I'm not gonna, because of how creaky that is. It's a little visit from the fucking glue doctor again. The fucking lubricant fucking thing. You get that in the knee. Tilt there. Get a bit more in the foot because Captain America's like boot covers aren't there, so you get a bit more in the foot. Yeah, obviously, you treat to a bicep swivel now. Oh fuck, you get that in the elbow. His hands just pull out, push back on. His adamantium arm does look very good. There's no two ways about it. Gloves are done nice. Happy with his posability. Right, let's look at his accessories. Right, we'll start with the bonus accessory. Because when the chap sold it to me, he said that he doesn't come with a gun. But he feels that he should have a gun. So he popped that in the box for me. What an absolute gent. Is this a Desert Eagle? Maybe. It's certainly, what I can confirm is that it's a silver gun. So there's that. You get shield, dirty shield. You get the same two second handles. So you get that one to actually fit on his arm, over his arm, through his arm, and then that one fits on the other side to, I don't know why. Just to clean it up, I guess, if you want to add the throw-in hand. I assume he has a throwing hand. We'll have a look at him. Yes, that's the shield portion sorted. You get some kniffs. Get 3 knives. You get a matching 2. There you go. And then you get this one. I'm guessing that these all just go into the back. So I'm going to assume that these go in here because they're the matching ones. The king of close combat. And then that one goes in there. Would that be a correct assumption? Oh, look at that. I think that is the correct assumption. Yes, look at that. Like beautiful stuff. So yeah, he's all knifed up. We'll have a look at some hands, and then we'll perhaps pop his stabbies in there. In terms of mush, his noodles, his face, his heads, you get that looks pretty good to me. Again, I'd have the hair darker. The hair, I think, should be darker. There we go. And there's his semi-masked face. I think this is the one that I like the best. Because the thing I want is, you know, when Captain America chases him down the roof, and he turns, and that was I think that might have been one of the early, like, holy shit moments, like when he catches Captain America's. Isn't it funny how the holy shit moments in, you know, the first couple of phases, it could have just been this guy catching Cap's shield. It was just him catching Cap's shield. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? Right. In terms of, we'll just pour this sucker out. Each hand is on one of these bars, which I fucking love. I love this detail. It's so good. It's so organised. You get a gun. You get a holding hand, preferably, I'm assuming, for a gun. So we will just, for the moment, attempt to equip this. That thing will go in there. It does as well. Look, that is a perfect fit, man. Look at that. You get the matching one on this side for his adamantium arm. But I'm going to just come down a tad, perhaps. You know what? As soon as I put this face on him, I like this guy so much more. Nice. I appreciate that. Not that the guy fucking is going to watch this, but I appreciate him putting that gun in for me. That was very cool. Right, I've done the faces, and we'll perhaps pop his unmasked one on momentarily, but we'll see how we've done. That's fist. That's, I'm going to assume this is knife holding hand. These are quite different. What's this one going to be for? Oh, hold on. Okay, I see. This one belongs here because this is for the knives. I'm assuming in the back because they're different. They're a different size handle. More of a rectangle. These are more of a circular. So this is his knife in his side. The one you get one of. Get your words out, mate. So yeah, there you go. Done them two. You get open palm splayed out hand. I love this. Love this. So fucking such a cool detail. It makes it feel like it's much more of a collectible, you know. Yeah, you get titty grabbing hands. Beautiful. Everyone needs a pair of them. You get gun holding hands with no gun. He's obviously already wearing his skin one. These are pre-titty grabbing hands, just about to lunge. Open palmed, bad boys. And then you get the effect of holding the shield. Hands. So this doesn't come with. Oh, these ones can be, yeah. These ones, what I've seen is this hand, people have used, just put this in hot water, just to open those fingers up a little bit, pop this shield into that hand, and then let it cool down, and it's then gone back to, you know, a similar shape it was before. Or you can do, how was this one? I think it was this one that I used. Just sort of squish those fingers in, and that hand will hold that shield well enough. Whatever you fancy doing, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your pickle. So let's just see. That's a bit of a tight fit, that is. Okay, now. There we go. Right. Let me borrow your shield cap. Dislocated his little pinky, bless him, but he'll be all right. So I feel like I can't remember exactly the pose. If it was like this, I'm sure it was like he was running away, and he lobbed his shield at him, and then he turned. I like that. I'm not getting exactly the angle that I want, but I think I need to look at the image because I'm getting it right. But I do feel like this has the capability of getting the pose I want. I'm just not exactly hitting it exactly how I want. I think it's a me problem rather than an actual like limitations of the toy, the figure, whatever. Yeah. To be honest, I'm gonna have this guy and Cap more than likely in a fight scene rather than just posing, because you know some of the best fucking hand-to-hand combat the MCU's seen when it's from this film, I think. So yeah. No, thank you, Cap. I'll go back. Take this off. So I'm just being a douche. Or what? Who knows? Let's give him a knife hand. Let's just pop a knife in him. Oh, this one's already fallen out. So let's do that one. Let's do the knife that's fallen out, as that one seems keen to get involved. It's cool like that. Does seem to have a little bit of a falling back problem for some reason. I mean, obviously, this being different tone to this, different, trying to perceive it as different materials, there's not really a lot I can do about it, should I say. But I am coming around to it a bit more than I was initially. I was expecting it just to be all black, but I guess it gives it something to pop a bit more. But I guess on the box it looks like it matches. Yeah, in the box it's all black, and so is his hair. I'd have preferred it to be all black. Black hair, just black on black. But, it is what it is. I don't know, apart from, I'd imagine, the Marvel Legends, I don't know that we have another option for a Bucky or a Winter Soldier. So this is the best we've got, and I'm not saying that to say that it's bad. It's just not. It's not 100% exactly what I'd want. But it was so close to being pretty much perfect. So close. Just different paint apps, and it would have been there, I think. Obviously, if it would have come with a gun, if it had bought it without a gun, I wouldn't that. Yeah, he needed a gun. He needed a gun. He needed some black hair, some dark hair, some darker top. And we would have been fucking laughing. But still very happy with it. I don't see him getting replaced anytime soon, if potentially ever. Because I prefer the extra little bit of size you get from these Mafex in terms of the the size of the Doctor Strange on in the figure arts line, I'm very happy with. I mean, I am interested in seeing what the Thor looks like, because Thor's another guy that I think should be a bit bigger, and if Bucky and Cap look bigger next to Thor, I think Thor needs to be addressed. But Hawkeye, I'm finding being smaller, because this is Bucky from Infinity War, and he's just not got much. As much, although to be fair, in Infinity, look how much darker his hair is, and his sleeve. Yeah, I mean that's not a big deal, but it's not, it's not right, But in this film, he was portrayed overall, I think, to be a bit slimmer. He was at his biggest in this film. Just so you can get a face comparison, that's the figure arts one. That is that obviously at different points of him. So here is a bit more zombied out, a bit more. Although he's younger here, but he's a bit more zombied out, a bit more fucked, for lack of a better word. So I think this face conveys quite well. This one's still good. But of the two, I think this one's better. So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Infinity War Bucky. Now let's just. Since he made a cameo, I'm not going to fuck around putting his shield back on him. Yes, here is Mafex number 203. Winter Soldier. But we'll just to complete it, I'm not going to put it on his hand. So I'm not going to put his hand on him. I'm just going to put this in his hand just to see. Yeah, fits in there, an absolute treat. Not coming out. I don't know if this is one that he wears that way, or if it's more the stabby one. I'm not sure. But I guess you can wear them however you please. I mean, this side one did fall out, but these ones at the back seem to be incredibly secure. Wicked, yeah. Very happy with this overall. Very happy. Couple of tweaks to make it perfect, but I'm very glad and very happy to have him. I'm not sure I would have been happy if I'd have paid I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. But I think for both of them it was something about 80 quid each, maybe 70 quid, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But to get one sealed, you're looking at close and when I was looking, I don't know what the prices are now, but when I was looking for a sealed one, you're looking verging on 200 quid, something like that. So when this popped up, and plus I've got a sealed one of him, so I'm not sure what I'd do with that yet. So I'm glad to have this portion of the MCU shelf fixed, sorted. Because it seems that figure arts have really dropped any interest in MCU stuff. Like, I know there's not been a great deal of films. Or sorry, there's not been a great deal of superly well received films, should I say? But it's still, like I said, this is a beloved film but they're not tracking back into the old catalogue and filling in some spaces like the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, we're still missing most of that team. We're still missing obviously these two. And even Infinity War, we're missing a few from Infinity War still, like the Children of Thanos and stuff. So, but who knows how they make these decisions and why they do what they do. But I imagine that they'll come back with at least a couple from Doomsday. I would have thought. How hyped that film is. I would have thought they'd make a few for that. But I'll have to see. Right. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.